Okay, well, good morning. My name is Noe Amos, and I'm in uh, on Deer Creek. Um, I hope everybody can hear us. And I'm here, and we're going to do a tour of Deer Creek. We're starting
We're starting at Gish's Bridge.
Gish's Bridge, and I'm here with four pit bulls across America.
Hey everybody,
There we go. So I'm gonna
we're at Gish's campsite right now.
Gish's campsite right now. So I'm gonna let Josh take over, and we're gonna do this tour. We're gonna be here for a couple hours. Here we go.
It rained last night, so the water might be up a little bit for us. I was worried about that. Now, Jack Gish is Joe Lewis talked about this place as a theory. There's the cabin up there to the right, if you can see it, Noe.
Yeah, I
In the
see it.
woods there. There's one of the cabins along the Deer Creek here. Now, Jack, I believe he's affiliated with the Odd Fellows, which is a branch of the early stage of the Masons. The Masons. A lot of them joined the Odd Fellows first.
There's the cabin right there.
And that's Jack's camp back behind us now. I can't remember how many miles it is up to Wilson's Bridge. We're just going to ride along and point out some properties along the way, some of the things that have been talked about. Can they hear us, Noe?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can because I turned on the mic. And I'm not looking at chat, so there's no way for me to read what they're saying if there's anybody.
The scenery for a little while.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to guess Wilson's Bridge is a mile and a half.
Okay.
2 mile tops. We're probably doing a 5 mile float. I'm guessing there's trails along the creek on both sides from the old German Baptist. Me and Noe should be out here fishing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never met Noe till this morning, like I've known him forever.
That's right, man. We've had plenty of communication throughout the last year, I think.
Yeah, the past
The
year.
past year or so. So yeah, it felt like we knew each other forever.
We've never butted heads.
Nope.
It's beautiful out here. We used to stomp the creek when we were late teens, early 20s. Walk up through here fishing for smallmouth. One of the Marchand boys was a good friend of mine, Chucky, which is a relative of Becky's. And me and him come up here every Saturday morning and fish all this.
You said that was Chucky Merchant?
Yes, Chuck Marchand, Charles's son.
Mm-hmm. It's so peaceful out here, man.
Yeah, man, check it out. It's literally off grid.
You like that? Pitbull?
How many's watching?
Oh, I can't tell. But Prof is highlighting a couple of comments. They're just too small. Uh, I do apologize. The comments for me to read are way too small on screen. But when we get to Riley Park, we'll go back through comments. Let's just hope that our phones stay charged. I do have a portable charger in case we need it.
Here's one of them places I'm telling you about.
Let's
No,
do it.
now
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna have to. You stay
Go.
still. I'm just gonna get out and walk us through this.
Okay. I mean, I can.
No, you're good. I
Okay.
think this is the best way.
Okay. Because if it gets, if I have too much weight on the canoe, I can get out too, bro.
We're gonna have a couple, quite a few stretches of this, probably like this.
Right. Here we're hitting a rock. We're hitting a rock.
It would have been twice as bad.
Uh huh.
We've been dragging this canoe.
So, accordingly, we're about a mile and a half from Wilson's Bridge, but we're moving pretty fast, right, dude?
Okay, no, you're gonna have to check out.
Let's do this. Hold on, give me a second. Let me get a good grip on this phone.
I got this.
Okay, so I'll show what's happening here. We're running into this,
Part
which
of it,
it's part of the.
late summer. We
Yep.
usually do not canoe the Deer Creek. So we're doing it.
Whoa. Okay. Got my.
It'll give you an idea how much of a struggle it could have been if somebody was in a canoe at night.
Yep.
All right, step in, Snowy.
All right.
Like rumors and speculations
Ah,
that somebody might have been in a boat or a canoe at night. Okay, off again.
Um, it would have been February, so the water was cold. Definitely colder than this.
And probably a little more up. Much cleaner
Uh
because
huh.
of the winter thaw
Uh huh.
and like I was going to mention, you can see fish from the bridge,
Oh.
especially in the spring when the
Okay.
water's clean and hasn't been stirred up. Like we had a rain last night, so the water's kind of stirred up. Did my workout this morning, really.
We got plenty of
We're
water.
moving pretty good, though. I think.
Yeah, we are moving good, man. We got plenty of water, and we can always park wherever. We got both cords. We got the charger. Look, you see that
There's fish all
fish?
over.
Whoa, the whole
This
family.
is an excellent smallmouth and sunfish, bluegill,
Uh huh.
even catfish. Lots of catfish, especially at night. I would bring my boy down here
There goes
and we camp along the creek edge and fish at night. What was that?
a goose or
Heron?
something.
Goose?
Something. I thought it might be a goose.
Yeah, we're moving along good. This is
Uh
a good
huh.
stretch through here. Come down here and get your bait. Take to the river and fish. A lot of it's old orders and German Baptists. Like the properties floating by right now.
Uh-huh.
I remember the wolf, a couple others that lived down through here on the right.
Where I'm pointing the camera?
Yeah, on this side, I think is up in this area through here's the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That's
was.
that's
Was
east,
not.
right?
Be northeast.
Northeast?
No, more north.
North? Okay.
We're heading downstream, which we're heading like a south. Let's see, a southwest direction.
Southwest direction.
Not steep though.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we need to watch because the caves will be coming up somewhere
Okay.
near
Yeah.
Wilson's Bridge.
Okay. And we can stop too.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody was
I
drinking.
want to see. Like I said, I can't remember how.
Somebody
Well,
was
it can't be over 2 or 3 months.
the beer. Is that a beer can?
Beer can. We should stop and get it.
It's Coors Light. Stop and grab it
Yeah, shit.
or whatever. We can go.
No,
Let's go.
I'd like to.
Okay.
I'm getting older now. This shit going on a canoe trip in the late summer down the Deer Creek.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to go that way.
Somebody stacked rocks down there. It looked like.
Where?
What's on that rock? Right over there on the bank straight ahead.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh hell, the creek's about closed off.
Yeah. Yep. We're running into this huge tree that fell over. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're getting closer, but it almost went all the way across the creek. We're gonna have to maneuver in that direction around this tree. Look at that, guys. The whole
Old sycamore.
old sycamores, he says, just just fell over. Oh, what kind of bird is that? Look like a little blue jay.
Yeah, that was a blue jay. You know, the blue jay is one of the most aggressive birds.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I like blue jays and doves, so I like the most aggressive bird and the most peaceful bird, huh?
We had a lot of blue jays when we were in Minnesota.
You gotta have a balance. Okay, so we're getting off the canoe again to maneuver around this
How's it look, Cross?
tree.
Pretty scenic, huh?
Tell me when to get back on.
It's a go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna grab me a sip of water.
Okay. Yeah,
Water?
let me do the same. I still have one in my bag.
It's warming up now. Yeah, I'm guessing the creek was probably up in February, another foot higher than that.
We're at the bottom. Jeez. Got it. There's an island over there, dude.
Yep. We're gonna have to go to the left of it. Looks like maybe walk again.
Okay. Let me out. Okay.
It's morel mushroom heaven down through here. Your morel mushroom hunting on the banks of the Deer Creek, you're gonna have a good day.
Hey, Prof. Prof, can you text Josh and let us know if you can hear him? Because he's about a few feet behind me. I just want to make sure that he's talking loud enough. Text Josh and let him know if the sound's good on his voice.
Yeah, no, we got a good stretch. We're just gonna have to walk along.
It's all good, bro. Why don't you get that rope?
Give me a chance
Wouldn't
to
that be
stretch out.
easier? Yeah.
It's not going to get too carried away from it.
Okay.
It's so low.
Here, let me show you. I'm wearing boots. That's how low it is down here. And we can see Josh there walking. But we're gonna run into this, which we knew was gonna happen. Let's all just pray that our phones stay charged up and we don't lose the stream. And I don't have to dig in the bag and plug in the charger and all that. Say that again.
20 years probably since I stomped through the Deer Creek like this.
20 years.
It hasn't changed much. We're good to go, Noe.
Okie doke. So Josh just said that it's been like 20 years since he stomped around here doing this type of activity. Of course, we all know he's local. Me, in the past 2 years, I've been to this creek, mainly the Monon High Bridge area, at least 12 times.
Kind of nice to get out and stretch.
Yeah, we can do that as much as we need.
Or like when we get out to walk,
Mm-hmm.
we have to walk it. What do you think we've been? Think we've went a mile yet, Noe?
I think so. Yeah, we've been on the stream for 21 minutes, so I would say yeah,
Yeah.
easy, a mile. We probably have another mile to go before Wilson.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Uh-huh.
And then it'll be another mile or two to Riley Park.
From Wilson or from the
Yeah.
High Bridge?
Well, pretty much stay right in that area.
Uh-huh. How the from Wilson to the High Bridge shouldn't be that long.
Oh, like 10 minutes, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Look at that.
Oh, if you come in the spring, you can get a little white
Oh no.
water.
Uh-huh.
White water action out of
We went straight to this.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. I try to steer it to the right.
Yeah.
But I don't have enough ass.
We only have one paddle.
Yeah.
We came minimal.
Yeah, you all give give credit to Josh. He's doing all the paddling while I'm holding this camera, this phone. He's getting his workout.
I'm still pretty fit for 48. I don't think Frank Diddler would have a chance limping around with his limp leg.
Look at that, with style.
Don't try to punk me, Frank.
Look at that, with style. Downstream on Deer Creek, guys.
I'm guessing Joe Lewis is watching.
If Joe Lewis is watching, how you doing there, man, in Australia? Just
possibly Hannah Shakespeare.
Hannah Shakespeare, I sent her the link. Allie, I made contact with her as well. Um, I sent her the link. Alex Voorhees, just a handful of people. I'm just amazed at how peaceful, quiet, just peace. around here, guys. Look at that right there. There's no wind. Everything's just still and beautiful and peaceful.
I'd say we're moving at a pretty good pace, really.
Absolutely.
We're going to be carrying
Mm-hmm.
the canoe.
Yeah, I see that, which is no big deal. We did that earlier. It's very light. It's a very light canoe and easy to maneuver and handle.
I could probably get on Google Earth and find out exactly where
Mm-hmm.
we're at in the creek.
We could you wanna do a little stoppage time
Yeah, let's get up.
and get up and
Let's
stretch?
get up around one more bend or so.
Okay.
I don't want to put us in a position where we're going to be really late,
Okay.
but we're going to be stepping out in a minute. This might be kind of rough walking through.
Yeah, I see a lot of rocks
Go
here.
ahead and step out, Millie.
Oh, what did I do? Oh man, the camera switched on me.
I figured we'd have a little bit of hiccups. You'll get it straightened out.
Wait, hold on a second. Dude, check this out. What am I doing here? Oh, why is the camera turned over?
Upside down.
Hmm.
Can you stop and reconnect? Does that hurt anything?
Huh?
What happens if you stop and reconnect?
No, I think I was holding the phone and I must have hit the settings. Let me see if I can mess around with it while because we want it sideways. There you go. Okay. All right, hang tight, Bob. You need me to carry? Okay. Can you repeat that, Josh?
I would say the creek was 1 foot deeper than it is now
Okay.
in February.
In February, 1 foot deeper.
Maybe a little more, but not much.
Mm-hmm. As you can see there, it's not even to your knees. You guys can see Josh walking the canoe.
All right, Noe.
Okie doke. Back on.
Yep.
There I go.
All the way down we're gonna have this probably.
It's all good. Okay.
We're doing it like pros.
Mm-hmm.
Noe. This ain't for rookies like CJ.
I think CJ lost his keys.
You probably shouldn't be handicapped trying this either.
Yeah, I saw CJ's attempt. He didn't even know where he was at. He tried, I guess.
You can't blame a boy for trying.
Yeah. Looks like we might have to go around like that, Josh.
You say the right. How about the right? All the way
Right?
to the right.
Either one. You see how the water's, you can see the water is streaming. So I think we're better off that way, bub. What do you
I
think?
think you're shallow over there.
Okay.
It's pretty right through here. Look at this. Big old sycamores. See them two big old sycamores?
Oh, yeah. Right there. He's pointing to those sycamores right there, growing together. Beautiful, beautiful scenery.
Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying this, whoever's watching.
Uh-huh.
We're almost there. Stay there, Flo.
I think I better. It's very shallow, Josh.
We got oh, it's a big one. We're on slate.
Yeah, let's just
Check
carry
out.
it. Yeah.
Check this out. Check it out. It's all slate bottom.
Yeah, I see it.
A whole shelf of it.
We're standing on a, what do you call it?
Slate.
Slate. Let me see if you guys can see what he's talking about. Right here. It's just a big old platform of it. Limestone and slate. It's flat, man. There ain't no rocks. Yeah, we're just walking on it. Look at that.
Cross and play some music for a little while we take a little break and get to our breath and get a drink, or we just gonna stay on screen?
I say we just stay. I mean,
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, let's just stay on camera so
once we get up around this curve here,
to keep the audience entertained with footage, man. You know,
we'll take
Rob will play his music at the end. Yeah, let's take a break, man.
I would think
On that side, shade. You want the sun?
can you see down in the water?
Yeah, I just showed them.
Pretty clear.
Yeah, you can see. You got your phone and look, see what it looks like. You're on the stream, right? We're on a sand bed now. There's some more slate over there. You see it?
Yeah. Pretty good fishing. You pull your lures up and here, it drops down in the deeper water and usually fish.
Right. I'm starting to feel sand going in my shoes. So we're on sand, right?
Let's just get in, ease through here without paddling.
Okay, dope.
Take our break. Go ahead, Noah.
All right, here I go. I'm in.
I want to see ruckus rocks in a canoe.
Come on, Rockers Rocks. We want to see Rockers Rocks in a canoe.
Billy Bad ruckus rocks.
It would probably sink.
I don't even think you could get this step in, son of a bitch.
The bomb.com Rockers.
Old motor mouth. I'm still not familiar with exactly whose properties to the right or left
Uh-huh.
at this point. Once we get up towards Wilson's Bridge, I'll know more.
Gotcha.
This is kind of just a stretch through the jungle right through here, man. Not too many people get down in here.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see how, unless you were stealth, you could see how difficult it would be to navigate through here at night, like somebody mentioned in the theories. It's getting humid now.
Yeah, it had to it would have had to be like more than one person, you know? Or
Or he would have been a tromping like we are in places,
mm-hmm.
guiding through the big rocks. See?
And if there was anything, if they were transporting anything on the canoe, it would have made it, you
Very
know,
difficult.
difficult. Yeah.
So, like, how much time do you have to do something like that when there's people out prowling around looking for bodies? So I never really went with that theory too much. Now my brother Jake did find a boat with a bullet hole in it just northeast of Wilson's Bridge
Really?
that was sunk in the creek. There's another little cabin thing,
That one's made out of blocks.
cinder block.
Uh-huh. There's another one further up.
What's odd is law enforcement never showed us none of these cabins down through here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They never posted anything like that.
I want to see those caves.
No, we should. I mean, we got. I can't pinpoint exactly where we are right now, but we can't be too off the far from
Mm-hmm.
Wilson's Bridge. Maybe another half hour.
Half
What
mile.
time is it?
I can't tell.
Here, I can look.
Mm.
I've had mine on. I better check
But
mine.
we've been on the stream for 35 minutes. That I can tell.
Okay.
I can barely see Foxy Lady, so I'm gonna say hi to Foxy Lady just because I could recognize her.
I see we've got 72 watching. It looks like
Oh yeah,
that's not bad for a Saturday morning crew.
yeah. We want to say hi to all you guys watching, and we just can't. I can't see the comments. They're very small on on the stream. Um, I was able to recognize Foxy Lady because she comes into my music streams a lot.
You stay put, man.
Okay, doke. You sure?
Yep. Almost is waist deep right there.
Uh huh.
It's wild how the surface changes that quick.
That quick. I know. I see that it's deeper here, and then
There. Oh, see, that's a good hole right there.
yeah, I see it right there. You're at it right
Yeah.
there.
You can find up at Green Bridge, which is north of Gish's Bridge. We used to jump off the bridge. There's a 10-foot deep hole up there.
Really?
It's called Green Bridge.
Uh huh.
It's pretty popular
Are we
for
gonna go
teams.
by it?
There was a rope out there. We sleep. No, it's no. It's back the other direction. It's upstream now.
Oh.
We're going downstream.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit of walking.
Tell me when. You want to go past those rocks?
Set her down, buddy.
Okay.
It's just as easy as
Easier? All right. There's our canoe right there, guys.
It's rough walking the creek.
Yeah. Is there another bridge besides Wilson from here to there?
No.
So the next bridge is Wilson.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You can go ahead and do anything.
Okay.
The last time I did this, I took a 12-year-old with me. And we camped over at night at Gish's before Gish's campsite was even there. And we got up the next morning and went on to Riley Park. Oh,
When was that?
oh hell, 2007,
In 2007?
2006.
Man. I was in Syracuse, Indiana. I lived up there that year. I I worked at Wawasee High School.
Which one?
Wawasee High School.
Okay. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to about every high school in the state.
Mm-hmm. Wawasee School Corporation is one of three in Kosciuszko County. You got
There's people, no,
uh-huh.
there's people lived here all their lives and haven't got to witness this type of action at the creek.
I've been here 25 years, man. This is my first time doing this on Deer Creek, but I've been to Channel Lakes, Brookville, south of Richmond, Indiana. I've been on the Whitewater River.
You've made your way around pretty good since you've been here.
Yeah.
I see your travels where you go and play music.
Yeah,
you get around a little bit. That's cool.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck in a one-horse town.
Nope. I lived in Winona Lake, Warsaw, Churubusco. Churubusco's known as Turtle Town. And then I landed in Wabash at the Tuck, Wabatuck, Tucky. And I've been stuck there, man. I also lived in North Manchester. That was a pretty cool little town.
Do they fish up at Wabash on the Wabash very much?
Yeah, yeah, they do. They have a little canoe station right there at the south end of, or right down south on the south side of downtown.
Yeah.
It's called Whitewater Recreation, and they rent out canoes. You often see people canoeing the Wabash River from La Gros to Wabash, which is about 6 miles.
Is it not deep enough for a riverboat?
I don't think so.
I don't think so up that way either.
Like when it rains, yeah, of course, but no, typically it's more like canoe deep, you know.
Quiet, isn't it, Brock? Or really? Quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna say hi to Sandy D because I can recognize her avatar picture and I can barely see her name. And Sandy D has always been supportive of my channel, Prof's channel, and
There's been some really good viewers.
mm-hmm.
The list is long of people that have just been generous and nice and definitely not judgmental
Exactly.
either way.
Exactly.
I'm a little judgmental either way myself, but a lot of people have not been, and that's cool of them. I brought some beef jerky if you want to nibble on some beef jerky, man.
Yeah, I do. I do like that.
Man, I'm glad we left when we did.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember, honestly. I can't remember how long it took.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like this has been a long stretch for the Wilson Bridge, but we can't be that far.
No, because it's only 4 miles from
Uh-huh.
Gish's to town.
Okay. I brought pistachios.
Not for me.
Okay. Do I need to get off, bro?
Yeah, let's get out and just kind of make our way through all this.
Okay.
Can you guide one hand on the canoe? I'm going to step over the side. Are we 1 hour in?
45 minutes.
And it's a hole there, too.
Yep.
That's where you flip your fishing lure.
Right here, it's knee deep, but it changes like from one step to the next, man. You see? Knee deep again.
Huge rock. It's slate. That's slate.
Uh-huh.
You could find pieces big enough to make tabletops out of.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this one here. Hold on.
We would come, one of our
Look,
hobbies.
look at this one, dude.
One of our hobbies was to come to the creek and skip slate.
Uh-huh.
The thin chunk, skip across the water really well.
Oh, wow. This would make a good tabletop. I'm trying to catch up. Who? Yeah.
Come down here in the rock creek and catch crawfish.
Oh, really?
Take them back and boil them.
Uh-huh.
The fertilizers they used during the Monsanto era.
Uh-huh.
ran off in the creeks years back and killed a lot of that stuff off. The crawfish. And it's coming back now. I think a lot of that those chemicals have been outlawed.
Uh huh.
Now we surely are getting closer now.
Mm-hmm.
We will look up.
This is fun for me, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not much of an outdoors person, but when I have been, look, I've been camping once up in Manistee,
Yeah.
northern
I've
Michigan.
been up that way.
Uh huh.
Go ahead and jump in, Noe.
Kido. So when I get to do stuff like this, it's just new and fun to me, you know.
Yeah, me and Shell were pretty blessed. We got to go do this kind of stuff for
Uh huh.
several years, all over the United States.
The country.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part that you enjoyed the most?
Those Rockies, we spent 5 months in the Rockies in a 24-foot pull behind.
We're in Colorado.
Yeah.
In the state of Colorado.
Yeah, we went up and down the whole Front Range. That was a
Uh
very good time.
huh.
And then the desert in the winter, out there in the Sonoran Desert,
Sonora.
that's a very good time in the winter time.
What state is that? Arizona.
Arizona, right on the
Okay.
California Arizona border.
Uh huh. So and it's called the Sonoran.
Sonora or Sonoran.
Yeah, because across
Border.
the border,
The
it's the state of Sonora.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then New Orleans was a really good time, but you wouldn't want to get caught up down there too long.
Mm.
We parked on the seawall for 2 weeks.
Like New Orleans.
Yeah, on the French Quarter.
Okay.
We camped on the seawall. We parked our camper on the seawall and was like 3 blocks from
Mm-hmm.
all that.
I've been to.
Square.
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't want to get caught up too long down there.
No, I've been to Mardi Gras twice.
But that's been the best food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, New Orleans.
Yeah. So
We spent that winter up in Duluth,
Okay.
Minnesota. We got a lot of snow that year.
Mm-hmm.
We rock hounded a lot. Oh, we spent a lot of time. My oldest lives in North Carolina.
Did you go into Texas?
Yeah, we spent some time in Texas around Amarillo, Lake Meredith.
So that's way north.
Lake Meredith. And then Shelly's family's from Lubbock.
Okay. Lubbock is west, ain't it?
West side, yep.
What school's there, dude? Is it Texas Tech? No.
I don't know. I'm not a big Texas
I
fan.
think. Okay. I just love the Longhorns, but I'm from the Colt McCoy era, so I don't know what's going on with college ball or anything. I don't watch sports anymore.
I watch some wrestling still.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Do you have you ever heard of
trials have been going on?
have you heard of the God Monkey
No.
out of Warsaw, Indiana?
No.
How, how about Henry Ford?
Yes.
You know Henry Ford?
I heard that name.
Well, Henry Ford is the God Monkey's uncle.
Those are legends up that way?
They're legends, yes. The God Monkey is Jared Brooks, and he's making his name in the wrestling.
Well, you're talking like WWE and stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Talking college
Okay,
and Olympic.
gotcha.
Now they're trying out for the
Mm-hmm.
world trials.
Yeah, I'm good friends with Robert Ford, who is Henry's cousin, and Robert is Jared Brook, the God Monkey's dad. Yeah, I know all their family. They were the first family that I became really close to in Warsaw, Indiana, when I moved here in '99.
Noe, do they still have the circus at Peru?
Yeah, they do, man. I've seen it there. It's do you know the town fairly good?
Not real well.
Oh, it's like Broadway as the main street that
Yeah.
takes you towards the courthouse. It's like maybe 3 blocks before the courthouse. That main drag when you get to Peru.
We went to the circus when we were kids up at Peru. It was
Hmm.
big back then.
I've never been to a circus in my life, dude.
You've been in the circus for 2 years,
Ah,
following the Delphi
the
chase.
Delphi circus. Okay, what's gonna happen here, bub?
More walking looks like.
Looks like it. It's a huge island in the middle, guys. But on both sides, over there and over there, looks like we're blocked.
Yeah, something's dammed that up over there.
Mm-hmm. We might make it.
We might if I get a little momentum.
Uh-huh.
And then if
Because you look at that stream, it's got a good flow. Yeah, like a pro, dude. Look at that. Up to here. Want me to
didn't
stay?
last long.
Yeah. Okay.
Man,
Damn it. We did get good momentum,
there's
but
a lot of curves
yeah.
on the creek in 3 miles. I think we're good though.
Okay. So we're not even an hour in yet, bro.
Yeah, that's not bad then. I wanted to get a good start, so we didn't.
Oh well.
It's still good.
I don't think there's nothing there
No,
that's
we're
gonna
good, I think.
damage. Oh, okie doke.
I was hoping Riley Park maybe 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
That's if we get out, check out the crime scene and find it, and
Oh,
go up under the bridge for a minute.
yeah, yeah, we definitely should do that. I've been there, like I said, many times.
The crime scene's still an easement, isn't it?
What's that?
Is the crime scene still on the easement, or is it actual right on Logan's property?
It's on Logan's. Well, whoever owns it now, I think I heard his son
I
owns
thought
it.
there was a mess of somebody trying to buy that land right through there on that
Well,
one.
the last time I drove by, the house was empty. I could
However, right in there.
There's no curtains, but they still had some goats in there on the property, on the pasture. But everything looked kind of empty.
Did it boy got the place?
Uh huh. I think I heard someone mention that. I think Julie said that, but I'm not gonna say 100% sure.
Is Julie watching?
You know what? I forgot to send her the link. Prof, send Julie the link. Um, she could be watching. I'm not sure. And if she is, hi Julie, and say hi to the Reaper. She knows who that is.
Swamp boating it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
We went this way, bub.
We're gonna be walking. I can see that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad we didn't stop for a break.
Yeah. You better grab a hold of that thing.
Joey forgot his tripod
Yeah.
in the truck.
Yeah, I left my tripod in Josh's truck last minute, man. Story of my life. It's a nice small one. It's a handheld tripod dash selfie stick.
go over this way now and get in.
To the left.
Over here closer to the bank.
Okay.
If we fall out of the canoe, we're not in 3 feet of water.
Yeah. We are.
Man, I'm telling you, we got to be getting fairly close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ready?
1 second.
Need a break,
You
little
want
break.
some beef jerky?
Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
Test it out.
Mm-hmm.
We do that sober living. Just stick to the jerky. You're not going to catch me pounding down a beer online. Woo, Noe. Prof's still with us, huh?
Yep, they're there.
Damn.
There's Josh getting his
Hey,
workout.
everybody. Hope you're enjoying the scenic tour of the banks of the Deer Creek.
Banks of the old Deer Creek.
Oh, man.
Okay. Back on.
Back on. We got another good stretch to float down here.
All right. Good to go, bub.
It's easy in the spring. You just cruise on through. We're after a good rain. It's late in the summer, though. Like, it's rock bottom, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want an off-grid experience, come out here and camp on the banks of this in the middle of the night. It's kind of eerie.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of history down this creek, up and down it. Lots and lots of history. I mean, Delphi murder cases only touched the surface of it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
There's a guy named Mark Allen Smith. He's the Delphi historian.
Uh-huh.
He tries to do a really good job keeping up on a lot of it. He
like
drives the canal boat and gives the tours, narrates the tours.
Oh, he downtown? Downtown?
Yeah.
Delphi?
Yeah.
What is
used to.
what is his name again?
Mark Allen Smith.
Mark Allen Smith, guys.
He's a very well educated man.
Historian.
Yeah.
From Delphi.
Very good friends with Dan McCain.
Uh-huh.
And that group of people.
Right.
We're trying to get there, you guys. As you can see, if someone were coming from Gish's to do the crime down here, you'd have a hell of a walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that's not, I mean, unless you're on ATV or something, you're not going to do it in that time frame.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's been an hour and 2 minutes since we left Gish's, and we're not at the Wilson's Bridge yet, so it's a stretch. Uh-huh. We estimated about 2 miles, and I think we're close at the 2 mile mark, and I still don't see Wilson, but we've got to be very close. You wanna Google Earth our location so you give us an idea?
I can.
Yeah.
Is the stream clear? Or has it been cutting out, or is it dragging or lagging?
No, it's clear. My main concern is my battery life.
I'm at 76.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn the phone real quick, see if I can see my battery.
He said it sounds perfect.
Oh, by Lord, I'm at less than 50%, dude.
He said it sounds perfect. Tell Zoe to relax.
Oh. Well, I'm starting to freak out because I'm at 50%. We still have a long ways.
Maybe we ought to.
Yeah, I got the portable charger here.
Maybe we ought to get steadily walking a little.
Yeah.
Probably a 30-minute mile walking in the creek. Walking
To walk a mile?
20
Mm-hmm.
minutes. In the creek is probably 30 minutes. Tripping and slowing down. Stomp in the creek.
Yeah. Yeah, it's secluded.
We haven't seen a soul.
Nope. This creek is totally walkable, man.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm sure there's a couple holes here and there, but for the most,
5 or 6 foot holes if you can find them.
for the most part, look at this. Have you ever taken a canoe ride from, like, from the Freedom Bridge to downtown to Riley?
Where?
From Freedom Bridge area? No?
No.
So you don't know what it's like from there
Yeah, I do.
to downtown?
I do.
You do?
It's like because we walked it a lot.
Oh, you walked it?
Yeah,
The creek?
And we'd walk the tracks too.
So the creek from Freedom Bridge to Riley, the creek is pretty much the same as it is here?
Yeah, there's a big hole
Oh, yeah?
that everybody would swim at called the Wall.
Uh-huh.
And it's north of the Riley Park about 300 yards.
Oh, okay.
And people would go back there and jump off the wall.
Uh-huh.
Because the hole is, 8, 10 foot deep. We'll go by all that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That beef jerky is right there in my bag.
Huh?
That beef jerky is right there in my
Okay.
bag.
I'm gonna start getting the charger handy. Woo.
Go ahead and get in.
Uh-huh. Might as well have it handy, cause here it is. And this. Oh, all I gotta do is. Oh, what was that? That was a leaf wrapping around my calf, bro. It freaked me out. Okay. And I'm gonna turn this phone just for a second. Hey, do you see can you look in here and see if it's charging? Do you see the little
1 second.
I can't see, dude.
Doesn't look like it. That's all right. Let's get in. Let's get going.
All right, we're gonna do the best with what we got.
Get,
But you see how low?
yeah, if we can get the high bridge with your still having a charge, we did good.
Okay. Let me turn the camera again. It appears to be like I'm at a good 40% on my battery, so
Now the Sandifers were mentioned in the Delphi murders and the Flora case.
Sandifers.
Okay. And their property is up here on the left before we get to Wilson's Bridge.
Okay. What kind of mentioning did they do?
I think it was to do with racism.
Oh, okay.
Tattoos of white supremacy and stuff on the kid, I think.
Hmm.
I knew Brett and Barry. They were twins. They wrestled with me and Derek also. They was a little younger than us. They were the Sandifer twins.
Mm-hmm. Like in
And I think that's their family that lived
in school, you guys you were in the wrestling?
Yeah. They was a little younger, but
Mm-hmm. So you said that was Brett and Barry?
Yeah. One of them was a jailer at the jail for a few years. I'm pretty sure that's their family, though. It would have been one of their cousins they were referring to, though, I think, or maybe a little brother or something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quote me on that. hard to keep up and remember all the things that were spoke of.
Mm-hmm. There's a blue jay. Yeah, blue jays, my friends. I'm the bird, right? So I like blue jays and white doves.
You think it's faster? There's a shoe
Where?
right there in the water back here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm. I missed it.
So my brother Jacob, my younger brother,
Uh huh.
he stomped the creek a month or two after the murders, and I posted some pictures. He gave me some of his findings,
Uh huh.
which was a blue latex gloves,
Uh huh.
a serrated knife burnt in a fire pit, and some pictures of an old camper and a boat. Some of my feeds have shown the pictures. So he told me he turned that into LE.
Really?
Yeah.
Where about did he find that?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Up here by the Sanderfords, just a little north at Wilson's Bridge,
Uh huh.
I think is where he said the photos he took were from. Okay, now we're coming up on some property here. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I see it. It says private property. There's a couple of chairs.
Yeah. Trying to think where we're at in reference to whose property that might be. I still think
But back
this might be some of the Wolf's property.
the wolf's
Yeah.
property. Going back to those findings, man, you said it was your younger brother
Yeah.
and he found some latex gloves,
Yep.
some pictures, and a serrated blade.
No, not some pictures. He took pictures
Oh, he took pictures. Okay.
of the serrated blade of a knife in the fire pit.
And this was a month after
And I sent that stuff to Derek as well.
to
Back
Derek German.
yeah, way before the gag order.
Okay. Did he ever get back to you about it?
Derek would reply, but most of it was did you turn it into law enforcement?
That's what he replied.
Yeah, a lot of the times he didn't talk much. And then after the gag order, he didn't talk at all.
At all with you again, huh? Hey, bro, does that resemble a cave or am I?
No.
No. Okay.
Field washout. Run off from the field.
Okay.
I've washed that bank out. Damn, no. It's definitely a lot easier doing it in your 20s.
Oh man. Okay. Wanna walk it? Still? From here to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
to those
let's go ahead
rocks?
and walk it. We don't look too deep over here.
Uh-huh. Something wants to tell me that Wilson Bridge might be around this bend. I don't know. Well,
These are big chub minnows.
where?
Big old chub minnows. They grow to like 9 inches in here.
Really?
They're chub minnows.
Chub minnows.
A lot of people come get them for catfish bait.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can catch big goggle eye bass, rock bass they call them.
Uh-huh. We have a creek over in Wabash. It's called Charlie Creek. And there's another creek that branches off called Helms Creek. And we get some of them. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Stick that in there.
Have you been to France Park?
France Park.
Out 24 outside of Logansport. Little quarry.
Yeah. We snuck in there once and went swimming, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's deep, bro.
Oh yeah. There's big old spoonbill catfish in there.
Uh-huh.
As big as we are.
It's private property, right?
The backside probably is.
Yeah, we had to jump over and get in there. Long time ago, man. Oh, if I don't fall. Okay, let's carry it. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, it got heavy. Oh shoot. Huh?
Hold that rock. Woo!
I mean, you guys see how difficult it is to do a canoe trip on Deer Creek.
Yeah,
like for two people.
It's no walk in the park.
Yeah, it's no walk in the park. So
hammer on, get on, Noe.
Right on. So to be honest with you, bro, this canoe trip theory, I don't know what to think about it after this.
Yeah, exactly. And then if the water was up another foot, it'd be really hard to navigate because them holes would be not 3 foot, 4 foot.
Right.
You're stepping into waters up to your chest and stuff.
Right.
And you're not like everybody's. They're talking like they went back upstream with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
so the other direction.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's kind of unrealistic.
Uh-huh. Oh
man. That don't look like no fun, Noe.
I know. I would keep left.
I remember though, we'd start getting into some big boulders. And then like here's some of it. There's like a cave thing.
Where?
That's not the cave they talk about, but that's a see it over there to the right?
That little hole right there?
Yeah. We really need to pay attention because I'd like to see Wilson's cave.
Wilson's
right
cave.
Up and close.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to miss that. And
I remember though, back when I was a kid, the closer you got to the creek, the bigger the stone got.
Okay, that right
the
there.
closer you got to Delphi, the bigger these boulders would get in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
And see how it's turning in kind of a cliff that side now?
Uh-huh. Come on, work with us.
Nah, we're gonna be walking it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to walk clearly all the way over there.
All the way through that, dude.
Might as well do it now. But will you hold this phone? I gotta tie my boot.
I will.
I need both hands.
Careful getting out.
Yeah. Hold this for just a second. Just stay to the right because the buttons are on the left. There you go.
It's nice out
Mm-hmm.
for September.
Yeah, I'm all good, dude. I'm enjoying everything. What's in my mind right now is the damn battery. And the portable charger that's not charging. What we'll do is, I would save your phone, dude,
So
and
we
then
could do it up on.
yeah, and then we go. We when this
I
turns
agree.
on red, we'll just boom
I agree.
stream it from. So turn it off completely, and save your battery. Okay, we'll have profit. You hear that? So you might as well just start um ahead of time. Send Josh the link on text, and then we'll when my phone dies, we'll switch to his phone. We're not gonna we're not gonna miss this. We're gonna get it one way or the other. It's real easy. You just hit the link and well, you've done it with Joe Lewis, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know how to do it.
All right. I need more water.
Yeah, man. Let's stop it for a minute.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna stop here for a minute, guys. It's really nice. There's shade, and it's really calm. Okay.
A lot of baptisms in the Deer Creek.
A lot of baptisms.
Yeah.
Really, towards town or
They do a
anywhere.
lot down at Riley Park now. Some of the bigger churches in town go down to Riley and do it.
Mm-hmm.
But all these German Baptists through here, I'm guessing that's where they came from. It's a century.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was telling you, um, I dated a German Baptist.
Yeah.
When I moved to Indiana. I was with her for 8 years, um, and crazy. Her mom, her mom is a Gish.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, they're out there. They live in North Manchester, and they have a huge property. And every 4 years, whenever it's their turn to host
National convention.
the national convention for the German Baptists, they do it at her property.
They do it right here to the left of us too.
Really?
Yeah, out here on this side, on the left side of the creek here, be the
Yeah.
south side.
Yeah, every 4 years it moves around and they go. It's nationwide, man. What national convention? Yeah. Because I know I remember her family going to like Ohio one year, and
Yeah.
1 year was at their property, and etc. But and
It's a Midwest thing though, mainly.
oh really?
I don't know if they come from nationwide or not. They might.
Yeah, they do. As far as I remember, they do. From California,
Wow.
people would come from California.
Yeah, they had one up here when we was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
They put up these big tents. There was thousands of them.
Yeah, yeah, it was a big event in North Manchester. North Manchester's pretty small, so when they came to North Manchester, it was huge, man. And
Brought that revenue.
yeah, yeah, they took over the town, and they're nice people and everything. I mean, it was a culture that I I didn't even know it existed, man, until I met.
You used to get a tax ID number.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have to pay taxes.
Mm.
I think it's still that way.
Uh-oh.
That's a hole right there, dude.
I see that. I'm in it. Go around it.
Then in the summers, everybody come down here. This is where you stayed cool.
Mm-hmm.
Little creek.
Yeah, man, the water feels good, man. Like if you're out in the field working all day right?
Come down here and pick your little swimming hole.
Come down here, yep.
It gets rocky like this up by the island park. Just before we get to the park,
Uh-huh.
I remember this stretch. It's real rocky. Not much canoeing coming through here.
Whoa! I'm in a hole. Did you see that? All the way to my waist, bro.
We've walked more of it than I wanted to.
It's gonna be like that. I mean, it's a creek. Yeah, but you're right about the case. We gotta. What you said? It's called Wilson Cave. Wilson's Cave. Oh. I'm in a hole. Down in a hole.
You want to play that song?
No, I'm pretty sure I can learn it. Is it audio slave?
Yeah.
I can play I Am the Highway.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Rhythm. I don't play beat. Never wanted to. Never. I have no interest in learning it. But there's a home over there, dude. So this is a point of.
We'll give it full circle.
Uh-huh. Do you know where about we're at? Recognize? Oh, man, my low battery Windows on, dude. So that means I got 25% left.
Burning it up, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
We'll just have to go on mine.
Yeah. So there's someone's property.
Okay, buddy, jump in, buddy.
Okie doke. Here we go again. On the
Looks like the wolf comes to me.
on the road again. We're on the creek.
I said that 3 times.
Uh-huh.
I just knew they were on the right-hand side of the creek after Gish's and before Wilson's.
So you think
Lyle and Philip Wolf?
this is Wolf?
It might be.
Uh-huh.
Who was the steward?
It's a nice home. All right, dude. What's that over there?
Up where the tree. Oh, up there, the building?
It's a roof.
Yeah, see, we're getting closer to
What the?
civilization.
So that's. I'm taking that's a barn.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to just cruise on through.
Should we let's do the
We're back on Williams.
yeah. This is another slate thing.
Yeah, it's another shelf.
Another shelf. We're walking. It's flat, and we're walking right on it. Yeah, I'll just show Josh how flat this is. Huh? Yeah. I'm still trying. I'm still trying to find this cave, man. Would the cave be on this side or on the right side?
We're getting back into civilization a little bit now.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a rooftop over there, and we believe that's a big old barn. Another tree that came down. Okay, back on.
Back on.
Here we go.
See, that's a hell of a long ways from Gish's.
Oh, wait a second. I think I've been here, man.
You've been up this far?
I think I've been to that. Are those cabins? Here, right here through these trees?
Damn, I still don't see the bridge.
Yeah, we're almost there, dude. But you see these buildings here?
Yeah.
I don't know, but Joe, Joe, the retired state trooper,
Yeah.
and I drove past Wilson's Bridge, and we went in like
Stay in, Noe.
like maybe less than a mile past Wilson's Bridge. There's like this campground, and it had a bunch of cabins and a playground, basketball court. Is that it? Do you know what I'm referencing?
I don't know.
Mm.
It's been a long time since I've been down through here.
Gotcha. I'm gonna get out, dude, and help you.
Good.
Good? Okay. Oh my goodness, bro. Look. There's a freaking, what is that? A tricycle?
That's an old tricycle.
Let's take it. I don't know what for, but it's abandoned, right? I hear people. Oh, no, we don't want that. But why would it be there?
This is German Baptist. Up here, I don't know which family, but
That's
I can tell.
that's a little damn. It's a big wheel, dude, ain't it?
Well, the little kids probably pitched it over the hill.
Wow. Yeah, I bet you they pitched it over to the creek and it landed right there. All right, we're looking for a cave, guys. Ooh, it's nice here, man. So, old order German Baptist territory, huh, Josh?
Yeah. Well, you've seen that one of the photos were put out with an old German Baptist carrying a child across the bridge.
I
Remember that?
certainly have, yeah.
There was speculation that maybe one of the old orders around here did it.
Mm.
Because they've had some very strange incidents over the years.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it stays out of court. It's handled in the church.
Mm. Mm.
There's been a few of them prosecuted.
Wow.
Lots of mysteries out here.
Wow, dude. That's. But I can see how that would, you know,
They
could
live a whole
make
different
sense.
lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, I was about to say their cultures. They're very like isolated, and
Yeah,
you see this girl that I dated. She she was she had just graduated high school, and her family wouldn't let her go to college, and she was a Lilly scholar, bro. Like she got the Lilly scholarship,
yeah.
and her family wouldn't let her go to college, so she said, "I'm leaving." And I met. That's exactly right around the time I met her, and we moved in together. We lived downtown in Manchester.
There was a movie made called Rumspa or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
talking about how that stuff works. They leave. They can only leave one time. You come back.
Yeah, yeah, they can leave, and if they don't like it, the the they will welcome them back in to their circle. But I think yeah, it's a limited thing, you know. Um, oh, she went on to go to college at in Richmond. We moved down there.
Oh man, we got a workout coming up.
I see it. Oops, about to start right here.
Pretty
Um,
much.
yep.
I'm
Can I
gonna
grab
do
my
this.
bag?
You don't have to, but I
I
am.
mean, there's nothing in there, dude. Oop, you good? All right, here I go.
I almost took the drink. That was a lot further than I remember knowing.
It's all good, man. I logged this day for this, so I ain't got nothing to do today, man. What about you? Do you have evening plans? Okay, so as long whatever it takes us, our main thing is our phone life, you know, battery life. If both phones die, we're yeah. I'm gonna turn the camera so I can see where I'm at. Yeah. So when that notification came in, usually it's 25%. So I'm thinking I'm at a 15%. I can see the red line. You know, when it goes like down to 10%, it'll alert me, and we can make preparations to switch. Okay, but keep saving your battery. Well, as we can see, it is a ways. It is a good long ways from the Gish Bridge to Wilson's. We're into 2 miles for sure. So it's gonna be more like 3 miles.
Another 2 miles down.
So I'm not very familiar with this canoe theory. I just know that it was said that someone was out here all night.
Yeah, even Mike Patty was supposedly in a canoe. Remember?
Okay,
He said.
right. searching, right?
Like if the water was up another foot or two, you could have been.
Uh-huh.
Could have been. But going back and forth that stream and at that water level would have been a little difficult.
Yep, because they would have had to be coming in this direction.
Yeah.
From, huh. And if he was doing,
like you got boats out, but you didn't get ATVs out.
uh-huh.
I don't know. It's all been a bunch of lies.
Yeah.
Doug Rice said it best. Bridge of lies.
Bridge of lies. Doug who?
Doug Rice.
Doug Rice.
He's passed on now.
Uh-huh. And who was he?
Yeah, he worked a lot with Julie and Skip in the beginning.
Oh, really?
And I had a side conversation with him for many years.
Uh-huh. When did he pass?
2018, 19, maybe.
Okay,
19,
so it's been
20.
a few years.
Yeah, COVID era maybe.
Okay. And you said that he worked alongside Julie and Skip?
Yeah, they did a lot of it. They had some footage they recorded.
Uh-huh.
About Daniel Pearson stuff. Eder. They were big on Eder back then. And then who was the top? Who was the Eldridge too? Somebody mentioned him last night.
Uh-huh.
This whole Daniel Pearson thing, though, it's got me by the balls. It has since the beginning.
Uh-huh.
That little bastard was arguing under the bridge a half hour around the time of the abduction.
Okay.
And then he kind of just slipped away. I'd like to know his story and who he told it to.
Huh. Does anybody know where he's at?
His dad's a retired Carroll County cop.
Daniel Pearson's dad is a retired Carroll County cop.
Yeah.
Do we know where Daniel Pearson's at?
Not right now.
No?
He scrubbed most of his Facebook stuff.
Really?
I still can't know him.
Okay, that's fine, man.
But their family lived just down the road from the Patties.
Mm-hmm.
His uncle was Steve Pearson.
Steve Pearson.
One of the ones that got caught embezzling money.
Okay. What about here?
Audit done, I think. But anyway, that was his uncle.
Uh-huh. Should I?
My mom's ex-husband was married. Mom was kind of married into that side.
It's like where it's deep.
Go left.
Left. Okay. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you said Steve Pearson's was.
Moving some money around. That's like they say Delphi is crooked or corrupt.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, the ex-sheriff's wife stole money from the ex-prosecutor. They've caught people in audits, moving money around.
Uh-huh.
A lot of unexplained murders in the county.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Such as the Flora house fire?
Yeah, Tammy Birdsell's one of them.
Who?
Tammy Birdsell.
Okay. What others that you can think
We
of?
still got the Snyder case, you know. Like,
Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah, Jesse Snyder. That was a whole mess, wasn't it? Over.
There's been a lot of shit.
Oh, they were playing pinball or something?
There's been a lot of shit shows.
Wow. That's the way my county is, dude.
And then three of the top dogs that were running things in the county,
Uh-huh.
Randall, Ives,
Uh-huh.
and Diener, they all resigned. Now tell me that ain't fishy. Tell me that ain't corrupt.
Right.
All right, Nelly, I'm gonna let you get in.
Okay, man. Here I go. Oh. I'm in.
We've done some walking
Huh?
We've done some walking.
Yeah. We are at an hour and 49 minutes, bud, on the stream. So, we're
So
gonna.
the only reason you'd resign is why? So you would never have to explain anything ever again to nobody? That's why you would resign? You
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have to answer questions anymore?
Now you're referring to the former prosecutor
And Diener
and the judge, right?
and the old sheriff,
To-
Fire Chief Randall.
oh, fire chief
He was sheriff for 2 terms as well.
before Tobe.
Yeah, before Tony Burns.
Oh,
Randall, Tony Burns, then Toby.
okay. Oh wow, look, bro, there's a dog over there.
They're all cut from the same cloth.
You see that dog?
Yeah, they're all cut from the same cloth, man. They
Uh
all
huh.
raised each other.
Really?
Oh yeah, they raised Liggett through the force. He started out as a turnkey.
Liggett.
Yeah,
What's
he
behind it?
started out as a turnkey under Randall.
Okay. Is there anything behind this tree?
Maybe Horde. He might have started under Horde.
Nothing. Okay. All right. Sorry, Bob. So Liggett was a turnkey under.
Under Horde or Randall.
Okay. A turnkey means
Just a jailer.
a jail guard.
Yeah, he took
There's all kinds of terms.
trays.
They're
Train
called.
server.
They're called turnkeys,
Pat
jail
Hall
guards,
hygiene. We got a dog here checking us out.
COs. Hey, dog. Roof, roof, roof.
Hey, you come to the creek a lot, probably.
Doggy. He's hunting for something, dude.
Got
Okay.
St. Bernard in him or something. Looks like.
Yo, he ignored us completely.
He must come to the creek a lot.
Okay, so I just got another alert. So I may be at 10%. Okay.
If we shut down, we're gonna try to boot me up before you shut down, right?
Yeah.
So you're at 10%.
Yeah. I just got
Okay.
the low battery notification. But I'm gonna be holding your phone, so all you gotta do is jump on the stream. We'll park somewhere, jump on the stream, and once you're all in and everything, I'll put this thing. Well, I can't put it in my. We'll put it in your container. This one.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it in my bag. Okay. We're moving good now. You see, if we had been moving at this pace the whole time, we would have probably already been at Wilson, dude. You agree?
Yeah. Yeah, that walking does slow you down.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you? You only needed about 6 inches deep to float in.
Uh-huh.
Man, we got to get close to this. I'm starting to go, holy shit. How many we got left? Can't tell.
Um. No. I. Huh?
Nice when you get to sit down.
Yeah. So here we go with more walking, guys. At 10% on my phone battery, but we are going to get it done. We're gonna geeter. We're gonna underlay, geeter, geeter done. See, I can also speak in hillbilly. Geeter done, Josh. Huh? Yeah, man. This whole canoe theory, man. Why don't you get that rope?
You know how to play ripple, Joey?
I don't think so.
Are the Grateful Dead ripple?
Ripple. Oh, the song Ripple. I thought you were talking about a game. I've never heard such a game, but the song Ripple, is it the one that says, yeah, I can play it. It goes uh what's the first word to it? If my something.
My words could blow.
If my words could flow. Good night through the clear sunshine and mine. Yeah, I can play it. Yep. I can play that one.
My heart would beat as one.
I don't think so.
Is that the word?
Oh yeah.
But
I gotta have the
yeah,
lyrics in front of me, and I'll play it. I actually played it on a little one of the little ass live streams that I do
yeah,
strumming.
I saw that. That's why I asked you.
Okay,
Yeah.
and my favorite is Box of Rain, dude. I love playing that song. Back on.
I'm so many roads and
You know.
John.
Oh, oh,
Joey, don't do it. Don't
oh
do it.
shoot! I made it.
He got lucky.
I uh I want to play. What was the name of that song?
This is my town.
No, it's
Ah,
no
Frank, this ain't your town.
the the one of their last songs in their last album. Shades of Grey, is it called? Or
Touch of gray.
Touch of Grey. I want to play that song.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was big when I was coming out of high school.
Me too. Yep. 90s. Well,
Early
late
late
80s.
80s.
Late 80s. Yeah. It was right before Jerry died, huh?
Jerry died in '95.
Okay.
Did you ever see the Grateful Dead?
No, I saw the other ones.
That's cool. I saw Jerry a couple times.
You saw Jerry?
Yeah, Soldier Field, Deer Creek, and then Buckeye Lake, Ohio.
Oh, really? Where Buckeye Stadium or what?
Yeah, Buckeye Lake.
Okay, I've
Good
been there.
venue.
I hear voices.
Yeah, we got people.
Looks like. Is that a cooler over there? Oh, there is people over there, dude. There are kids playing around, huh?
I'm telling you, man, we got to be getting close to Wilson's Bridge.
Mm-hmm. I will guarantee you 100%, dude. They're German Baptists. They got a ladder.
Come down.
Yeah. Oh, here we go again, dude. Hi there.
You can imagine canoeing it.
Huh?
You can imagine canoeing if the creek was up.
Right. Let me talk to these people real quick. Hello. Hi. Hey. How far is Wilson Bridge from here? How far is Wilson Bridge from here? You don't know for sure? Okay, thank you. Huh.
We got to
Get back on.
We got to get in right here because that's a sand.
Oh,
That's a big hole right there.
oh yeah. Okay. Here I go.
Go ahead and get in,
Uh, you see them German Baptist ladies?
How far is the bridge? How far is the bridge?
We're just visitors here.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Where are you visiting from?
Well, we're local, but visiting this.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye. Huh.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
that's fine. We were far, Josh.
Huh?
The drop.
Gish is as far.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's more like 4 miles, dude.
Miles.
Yeah.
But like that's the only closest spot put in
Uh-huh.
without
Right.
being on somebody's property.
Yeah, we haven't crossed another bridge since
Nope.
then. I see what you're saying. Okay, let me turn the camera and check. Yeah, so I'm gonna be at under 10%. Uh,
By the time we get up to that curve up there.
yeah. The next time we
Okay, we'll
stop,
fire mine up.
I think it's time to. Yep.
That was a hell of a cliff they was trying to come down
Yeah.
to get to the creek.
That's the only people we've seen, right?
Right.
That's the only people we've seen since, right? And the dog.
It's nice when you just float along like this.
I wish it was like that all the way. It's really peaceful.
Yeah, I'm glad I came and did this.
Yeah, me too.
It's been a long time. It brought back some memories.
Mm-hmm. It's a new experience for me. Like I told you, I've only been canoeing twice since I've been up here, and that was Channel Lakes and Brookville, Indiana, which is south of Richmond.
They got the fungus and mushroom growing there on the lake.
Oh yeah, let's show. Well, it's too far, but yeah, I see it.
And them could be an edible. If German Baptists come down here and pick.
Really?
Yeah, all kinds of foraging they do.
Uh huh. An example of how these people are isolated, huh? They didn't even know where the bridge. Uh, and
Well,
even
they're
though,
from around here.
and she said we're not from here, but we're locals,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, like if you ask me where's the covered
Right there's
bridge,
the bridge.
oh yeah, there it is. If you was to
It was
ask me,
literally right by them, and they didn't know where it was.
yeah, yeah,
There's Wilson's Bridge.
yeah. Like if you were to ask me where's the covered bridge in Manchester, I would tell you exactly where it's at, and you know,
Now I'm saying the caves are right in here somewhere.
has to be.
Yeah.
So we have a huge cliff right here. The bridge is no more than 100 yards that way, Wilson's Bridge. So my phone made it to Wilson's Bridge. So the cave would be around here, right, Josh?
Somewhere right in this area. Go ahead and get in, Noe.
Okie doke. Here we go.
We'll stop up here at the bridge and change phones.
All right. Oh, oh my lord. Stupid portable charger, bro. Won't even work. But it's my fault because I didn't plug it in overnight.
Look here. Look at this little sand castle somebody built.
Oh yeah.
Wilson's Bridge.
Okay, guys.
So
before my
I guess I would say that was the Sandiford's property
which one?
up there where we seen them people.
When we seen them ladies?
Back in there.
Okay, so
Somewhere in this area right here. To the left.
yeah, the ladies were on this side.
Yeah.
So you think that's the
Sandiford's?
Sanderfords?
Possibly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And right through this area, somewhere from here to High Bridge, is where my brother found those items.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see Wilson's Bridge. It's taken us, hold on, I can see, 2 hours and 8 minutes from the Gish bridge, the Gish's bridge to here. And I'm going to estimate 3.5 to 4 miles, right?
I would say.
Um,
We've saw pictures of the cave that some tourists took.
Right. I totally missed it, so I didn't see no cave.
I haven't seen one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mystery thing. Like the mystery.
Oh, here we go again.
Trying hard.
Here, grab this cable and put it in my bag. The cable.
Let's go up here on this island and switch phones.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna start again, and this time it's a video form. So we lost signal. We cannot get on StreamYard, but here we are. We have passed Wilson's Bridge. So now the next bridge would be the Monon High Bridge, and we're gonna go right by Logan's property. So again,
we'll be at Weber's and Logan's.
here's Josh again. What do you say about everybody was thanking us?
Yeah. And then they fucking donated lunch money.
Nice.
Somebody fishes a lot right there. Take a picture of that.
Where? Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's, you see some sticks?
See now, we're past Wilson's Bridge, so now we're getting down almost into Mears Bottoms, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We used to come back here and camp in high school in the Mears Bottoms.
The Mears Bottoms?
And that field up is right up there on the right, Noe? Where the prof found all the gunshot stuff.
Yeah, we're getting to there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly, you're right. It's right up here to the right.
Yes.
Yes. And Joe Swisher and I came over and made a video, and he found a target for target shooting poster on a tree.
We're not far from the crime scene.
No, no.
Yeah, we can float there.
Back on?
Yeah, well, might as well float as much as you can.
Yep. Okay, so the Weber's is to our left.
Yes.
Okay, that way. And I think we still have a little ways to go for that sandbar in the middle. I don't think this is it. In the middle of the creek, and that's where the I call it the staging scene. I don't think that's the crime scene.
And then we're not far from the crime scene. 100 yards maybe? Huh?
No, I would say a little more, because we gotta pass all these houses. We
You
gotta.
guys walked all that?
No,
You and Joe?
no, we drove.
Oh.
We walked. We walked from the Mears entrance to the crime scene. Then we got back on the car and drove to Wilson's Bridge and parked there. And then we walked to all this and to the cave, or what was the culvert, an old culvert. Remember that video?
Yeah.
You see, when my reference point is gonna be the high bridge and the ravine. As soon as we see the ravine, we're gonna park somewhere.
I'd say right around that Ben's High Bridge.
Mm-hmm. Because over here, it's gonna be some Weber's. There's another barn, just like the one they have over there. I mean, not Weber, Mears.
Yeah. Down in the bottoms?
Mm-hmm. We at least got 2 hours, dude, of from Gish to Wilson. We made it to Wilson.
The hell of a track.
Uh-huh.
Look at that big heron.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they searched all of this.
Mm-hmm. Look, you were talking about those flat slate.
That's camping in this guy.
Oh.
Well, if Mike Patty was out in the boat, they would have been in this area.
Uh-huh.
Between Wilson's and hybrids, I would guess.
Okay.
Even further. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. It's a mile, dude.
From Wilson's?
Well, yeah.
From Wilson's to...
Uh-huh. So,
Can you still see Wilson's Bridge behind us?
no. No. We lost.
So we're halfway.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking we're coming close to where the curve by Logan's.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're at. What's that road 275 or?
Yeah. It takes a curve there.
Uh-huh. I think we're in that area. And then past that it'll be Logan's property. And then we're going to be at the crime scene.
Waterfall.
Yeah. Man, oh well, you know, it's the way it is.
Show that waterfall.
But at least we're filming. There's a waterfall right there, guys. Oh, this is a great shot right here, man. Look at that waterfall. But we're gonna get this and we're gonna publish this video as well, man. We're just sorry we lost signal, my phone died, and then we couldn't get on the stream on Josh's phone. So we decided to do this documentation. I'm thinking we're halfway through between Wilson's Bridge and High Bridge. Look, there's a house over there, dude.
Yeah. Now we're getting down by Abbott's. I'm saying that's Abbott's or Norman's.
Uh-oh. I didn't know what to do, man.
I'm saying that's Carl Abbott's or Norman's.
Uh-huh.
Possibly. That's a possible.
Uh-huh. Come on, Canoe. Let's go around this way.
It looks like we're going to be able to canoe quite a bit up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to guess that's Carl Abbott's place, old place or where.
You see, there's homes over there.
Coral habits, I think. If that's a brick front on the front of that home, it is.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. And then, who is that? Weber's? Do you think that's Weber's?
I don't know. Like, no, because Weber's is right at Hybrid, dude.
No, but they have that private lane that goes further.
I would say no, only because I mean, this could be sandfish. You know what I mean?
Okay. They're watching football. Hi. How far is Highbridge from here? How far is Highbridge from here? How far is Highbridge from here? They can't understand that?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
The thing about it, what we did this morning, was a very adult entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of them older folks got to see what it's like down here. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I bet you said that at one point it was 72 viewers.
Yeah.
I'm
guessing you hit 100.
Oh yeah, easy.
It made a good morning stream for Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did one last night.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
I could care less about the views, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is to get it out there so for people to see it, but what the views and subscribers mean, that's for, you know, people who are into that.
That's an individual thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I started my channel because of our traveling.
Uh-huh.
But it connected me to the YouTube community.
Uh-huh.
Which got me affiliated with YouTube creators.
Right.
So then I mixed it in with my traveling.
Right, okay.
Helped me get up there with my subscribers, you know.
Uh-huh.
To get to 1,000.
Oh, you have 1,000 subscribers?
I've got 1,175.
Shit, I got 200, dude. But you know, my channel.
And mine's mostly all off of shorts and
I see.
But I get more views off the dogs than I do Delphi case. By far. Like, I should really go back to just doing dog stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, though, if I left, you know. Like the patties.
I'm trying to wash the rocks off of my shoes, so give me a second before I'm gonna ask you to hold the phone.
We're getting real close to.
Yeah. Get some views. And then some shots.
Man, no. Longer stretch than I thought.
Yep.
wore out before we even got here.
Yeah.
So like unless we could have put in at Wilson's Bridge and spent the whole time just tromping around this area.
I need to grab a stick and.
See if we can go live on my channel.
But he probably
On my channel.
on your channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Have you pushed the red button yet?
Yeah, we're recording. So, all right. So we're back on recording. We attempted to go live on Pitbull's channel, but didn't work out. So here we are.
Now, I always remember these as kids. This boulder formation right here in front of us.
This
Yeah, I always remember that. Coming by that.
you used to come here. So how did you get down here?
We canoed.
Oh, canoed from where? From Wilson's.
Started at Riley Park and came this way.
Oh, okay.
We'd go to the high bridge and fish for suckers.
Uh-huh.
Snare them off of the bridge. See, I think this is what a lot of them think is the cave right here. See it to the right here?
Oh, yeah. Can we get closer to it?
Stars.
Can we go that way?
Hold on.
Okay.
And there might be another one up here, Noe.
A bigger one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not it. There's a bigger one up here.
Okay.
But I remember it was near these rock formations.
So it kind of looks like a cave. I mean, it is a cave. It's just not a huge one. Here's another cave. You see that cave? But I don't see anybody coming in here to party or hide anything. Unless there's a big oak cave. So let's go this way.
Take a look at the cave. That's gotta be the cave.
Yeah.
All over here. They probably hung out. You can see a
Bottle.
bottle.
Oh, this is an alcohol bottle.
Yeah, this is probably where the kids would come and hang out and drink.
Yeah, you see all the evidence. Yeah, this is the party place right here. There's the cave. What did it say?
There's a shapeshifter. Yeah, look at all the stuff here. This is the cave.
There it is.
I bet you, is this the cave? Did you guys used to call this the cave? I bet you.
Huh. Keep your eye open for syringes, though. Here we are.
This is the cave. Go to the other side, too.
But so I don't see anybody coming in here to party or hide anything. Unless there's a big oak cave. Where do you think there's another one?
Up along this next set of runners.
Okay.
Maybe right up here in this next ledge. Noe.
Uh-huh.
pretty deep here,
Yeah.
4 to 5 feet.
Okay, what about that? That's not no cave, right? No.
Here's another trail down, easy trail down for somebody on the left.
I see it right there.
And I would think this would be getting closer to Weber's.
Okay, yeah.
Weber's land, the back of their land. See, there's another shack right up in there.
Oop, see it right there. I wonder if that's...
See, like...
Julie said that there is a cabin around here, and you can clearly see it from the curve
Yeah,
when there's in the wintertime.
there's one right there.
Is
This
this
is what I always thought was the cave.
Here's the cave.
This is what I always thought it was, but...
They are caves. I mean, look, that's a cave right there. And then,
It's like a very distinct geological rock formation
uh-huh.
that I think was popular
Here's
back,
there's another
way back when.
cave right there. That's a cave right there.
Look at this shit, though.
Yeah. So I guess this is the caves right there.
Look at it.
That's a cave right there.
Cool.
And I'm trying to point it. Okay.
I mean, that's the only one that I can ever remember. Like,
Right. I'm going to
and you can tell it's very distinct.
right behind Josh, all that rock formation he was describing, that would be the closest that we've come across that could be a cave.
Now, there's a culvert up by Wilson.
Right, all that right there. There's a culvert by Wilson's Bridge. Yeah, that's the one that Joe and I, an old style culvert, right? And then right there is a cabin. And I'm thinking this is the cabin that Julie says you can see it from the curve that when you go past Ron Logan's house. Which that would be up there where my finger is pointing. Yeah, I'm thinking we're at the curve. We said that's 275 State Road or Country Road, CR. Uh-huh.
We called it Wilson's Bridge Road. That's what we called it growing up. We can get in again.
I think it's 300, isn't it? 300
It might be 300.
northwest, but the one at the curve at Ron Logan that goes that direction.
Who's your harvester?
Uh-huh. I think that's 275. Okay, let's go.
This turned into a hell of a journey. I was hoping to be at the crime scene right about now.
Mm-hmm. We're coming to it because I think I can see that famous sandbar over there.
Is that the sandbar, is it?
It's not the bank, is it? That right there ahead of us?
Oh, we gotta be close to Hybrids.
No, it's fucking bank, bro. It's not the sandbar yet. But we're moving fast here.
Yeah, this was nice to get to be able to get going again, I guess.
Uh-huh.
way faster to walk than I think.
Fuck yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And a lot more relaxing too. Well, and for me, I'm not paddling.
It ain't too bad. Like my shoulders will hurt tonight though.
Probably.
It's good for you. Good exercise.
Mm-hmm. You're working some muscles that you probably don't work often.
Oh yeah.
Relax.
Fuck.
Take a break. Let it ride.
If you was floating this with the water 2 feet higher,
Oh,
after a good one, it's like a white water rapid.
it would have been beautiful.
Sometimes if you can get right up next to the bank,
Uh-huh.
like where the bank drops off,
Uh-huh.
like this,
Uh-huh.
that's your steepest water. You can
Oh,
travel-
really?
You can travel better, Noe, like coming right along here.
Makes sense. Yeah, because it goes down, right?
Down right along the edges.
Watch your head. Yeah, the middle is where it's freaking shallow, huh?
Yeah, the middles a lot of times get shallow. Now, there's no doubt about it. I firmly believe we're at the Weber's property that they own is probably to the left.
To our left, over here.
And Ron Logan's is probably to our right.
To our right. Yep. And I'm gonna tell you something, dude, that I smell the scene from here.
I smell something of an incense. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I smell it.
A good aroma.
Uh-huh. There's a piece of metal over here. Looks like it could have been, it looks like part of the old railroad system that went through. This is a ravine here, you see.
Probably a bridge system over that water at
Uh-huh.
one time.
The ravine, there's a ravine there. Okay, that's got to be Weber's, bro.
I would think.
Where my finger's pointing, there's a house right there, and it's up high. Oh, we're gonna do this again.
And then another option, I can just use that for my YouTube.
And then
As a video.
he can get him like that.
Yeah.
He can get him from there.
Yep.
Just make him unlisted and send him the link. If you don't want people to see him until he he edits them.
Pull that over and get into it.
Okay.
Woo.
Okay.
Well, he'll get his portion of the front half, and I'll get.
Yeah, that too.
And then somehow I can give him that video, and he can put it on his,
Yeah.
and he can get the views from it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do that. Put it on your channel.
I mean, I should
Because
have been.
it
Should have been anyway.
yeah, because it's gonna be a bitch to transfer it to him. You gotta attach it to an email, and sometimes even email's hard, dude, if it's too long of a attachment. So we know we went for sure the Weber's.
I don't know if we're at Weber's yet.
And,
I'm serious, man.
uh-huh.
Or even Logan's. Because remember, Logan's is right at the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not there yet. We ain't even seen hybrids. You can almost see hybrids from the crime scene.
You can, yes. But my reference point is gonna be the huge ravine. Because you
2 hours off
mm-hmm.
on my estimation for this trip.
Yeah. So that's why I think we should just take it to Freedom Bridge. if it's gonna be like this all the way to Riley. What do you think? I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, if we see a place we can pull out, we will.
Yeah. Okay. I would say that there's. Oh, I don't know.
Depends how much carrying the canoe you want to do.
Right. Well, it's lighter when it was empty.
Put our backpacks on.
Yeah, we put our backpacks on, drain the water out,
Yep.
and it should be. I don't see any problem with it.
I'm gonna get up to the damn crime scene. And...
We're gonna film there, dude. Trust me.
And then all we gotta do is get the canoe to the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. How's that?
I'm probably gonna have to get out anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Guess we can go around that way.
Yeah. Holy shit. Crazy. That quick. You dropped into a hole.
Right. That's still a ways. As long as we keep moving, man, we're getting closer.
I just can't believe we used to stomp all this as kids. And not even think nothing of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
How far it was or nothing.
All right, bro. I think we're gonna be able to start seeing the bridge.
Up around this curve.
Uh-huh. Hold on. Wait, is this the ravine? Oh. What's that over there, man? You see that table? Is that a table? Well, it is a table. You see it? A Okay, so you see High Bridge.
We're at where they cross the creek, supposedly. Right over here, huh?
Yep.
Now that's an awful high in Delphi.
Okay, I knew. Okay, the crap, dude. It's over there. There's a sand dune, so that's where I crossed. So park this thing here and let's go. So there's a high bridge. I came around like this.
Yeah, he supposedly brought him down right here.
Yeah.
This trail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's Weber's property.
Yeah.
That's why that table's there. But I crossed their property. I came down because that sand dune was to my right.
Yeah, I see the imprint of the bank right there. That.
Mm-hmm. So this is the ravine right here. It's high hill, goes down to there, and that's where then you're right there at Logan's.
So the water would have been up here. It would have been on the bank here.
It would have been up, you're right, up to here.
Yeah.
So I remember crossing right here, because this was to my right.
This looks right, yeah.
This was to my right when I crossed in the winter. It was in February of 2022 when I came here and crossed the creek. It was actually on the 13th, February 13th, 2022. And that video was published on Crying to Sleep, Gish's old channel, which is now the Crime Sleepers. So I had to climb up there, bro. So we're videotaping this.
Are you telling me that he took the girls up right there?
Right.
That's what they're trying to tell us?
That's what they're saying. I mean, look. Yep, this is where I came, right here. So we're gonna get poison ivy.
Oh well.
Fuck it. I mean, look, here's some wire which tells you that's probably Logan's.
Yeah, this is where they said, huh?
Yeah, this is exactly where I had a hard time. Oh, yep, I remember this. Here's a wire, a fence. Okay? So we're catching all this on video, man. Okay. Yep. Josh is behind me. Okay, so I climbed up here and ended up right here. And as you can see to the left, here's the barbed wire fence that divides Logan's property. So we're on Logan's property. Here's the...
They put this up recently.
So this is it, Josh.
Right down in here.
Uh-huh. You see, I come here, cross through here.
There's a trail.
Yeah, there's the trail.
That Greeno was climbing up in his videos.
Right there, goes up to the bridge.
Yeah.
To the start of the bridge, the high bridge. And you come down this ravine, and then you walk right up here, dude. And I always use this tree that's as reference Okay. This tree that's cut, or
Yeah.
or whatever it is, it looks like it came from here. You see? And this is it. And now you see right here is like the flat part of. So it was right here. Right here. That's where this sit. Right here on this, Joe Swisher and I sat on this log here. Now, the tree. Yeah, the tree with the F rune, I've never been able to locate it, dude.
This is the tree the bodies are laying up against.
This is it?
I think. When one arm was touching.
Oh! What was that? Man, I'm getting hit, bro.
We're right in here, aren't we?
Yeah.
There's a mark in this tree.
Where? Okay. Is it an orange mark?
There's bark taken off right there. Peeled off right there.
Yep.
And then remember Randy Gavitt found a tree with some letters carved in it. Out here.
Well, there's also the F rune tree. Remember? Now, one time I was able to find the tree where I laid the angels, and when I came to see, they were gone. Mm-hmm. But that's one of them over there.
You think it's up in there further?
Where I laid the angels.
Do you think it's up in there further?
I think it's right here.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Or it could be further. I mean, there's no telling for sure, but we are here.
Oh yeah, I know we're right in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's the tree where I laid the angels. And the way I know which one it is because it's got those 2-1 in front of it. You see?
Yeah, is that where you and Joe thought it was?
No, the first time that I came here, I just didn't know, and I picked a location to put the angels down.
I see.
And it's this one right here where it's got these 2 trees in front of it. I came in here and I laid them right there. And this is my reference point.
I'm telling you, there had to have been from the creek to here.
Girls. Oh my goodness. Yeah, very close. I don't know where it's at. I'll determine this is it. Because I got to go that hill and look for the cemetery. Trail. But this is the. I just had them right here. God bless you, Abigail, William, and Liberty Herman.
Couple had to go on for a while.
And then after I laid those angels down, I walked up there, and then you can see the cemetery.
Like Mr. Steve fucking reenacted it and acted like 5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
to cover the branches and everything.
Is your legs
We got
itching?
into the nettles.
Oh man.
You know what?
What?
Mr. Steve reenacted it and acted like it was only a 5-minute deal
Uh-huh.
to pick up the sticks, undress them, redress them,
Mm-hmm.
place the sticks, cover them with leaves.
Right. And no, it's not no
It's no 5 minutes.
it's not no 5-minute thing, no.
There ain't no way in hell.
So
Yeah, there ain't no way in hell.
and also one person,
We're
no.
almost 10 minutes from being from the canoe.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't even commit the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're 10 minutes getting back. 5 to 10 getting back to the top of that hill. I'm saying 30 to 45 minutes down in here.
Yep.
Maybe even an hour. On the high bridge.
Cow.
I don't think there's enough time for that.
No.
I don't even know if I believe the whole fucking story. Do you?
Well, there's been people have said in the past that they never even made it to High Bridge, and there's no telling of what really happened to the girls, man.
Yeah.
Because everything's lies, dude. And
Whatever happened was somebody knew this fucking area.
we need to get back to that water, bro.
And these trails.
Ooh. Am I gonna get a rash and all
I'm
that?
saying like fucking somebody that lived back here. You hear me?
What'd you say?
I'm saying somebody knew it that lived back here.
The triangle theory.
Yeah.
The triangle theory. That's what the triangle theory is.
Yeah, I totally am with that. But them girls had a hell of a time. This one did they lose all their shoes and clothes and everything coming up there.
Mm-hmm.
In a hurry, scared. And then
Oh my gosh. Oh. Huh. It's a private drive. Then you get this. You get this kind of terrain. And I'm gonna say it's about a football field length, bro, from down the hill to here.
100 yards.
Yes, easy. So it's a struggle. It's not easy.
No.
So there's one thing with lone wolf theory. It's very
It's like he had to be a fucking ninja.
yeah. It's very
My
not
ninja,
believable,
my
in
ninja,
opinion.
my ninja theory.
Yeah, bro, because it's way down there.
I guess I didn't realize they added on that much. All the way out that far.
Yeah.
I thought they stopped this about right there.
No, it stops almost on this side of the creek, and then. Okay, here we go again on camera, and the reason we stopped here. There's Josh. Okay,
Still at it.
we're still at it. There's Josh right there. Okay, so in this direction is Freedom Bridge, which is where we're going. And behind me in that direction is Monon High Bridge. But something interesting, so we're about halfway between the High Bridge and Freedom Bridge. But we stopped here because I want to document this. We want to document this. Josh is going to stay in the canoe and wait on me while I go up there. But we spotted something that is even more resembling of a cave, and it's pretty big. So I'm gonna walk up there and record this, and then share it and publish it later. So here I go. So it even looks like there's water coming down here. So it's some kind of, oh, somebody left a tire there. So here we go, guys. All right. So the water's coming out of there, and that's what one could say is a cave. But can you guys see how difficult it is to get there? Gotta go over this. Right there, there's a cave. And how do you get up there is just work your way up through all these rocks. Look at me, I'm stepping on whatever I can. So extremely difficult for people to get up there. I mean, there's the cave. You see, I want to make an attempt to climb up there, straight up there. But just imagine, guys, how difficult it would be to carry people up here, or dangerous as well, man. I only got one hand here to work with. And to give you guys a more general idea as well, the trails that take you from Freedom Bridge to High Bridge are just above this cave. There's the cave right there. Another cave that I have found here. I'm really trying hard, guys, to look inside. I hope these rocks don't fall my way, but look at that. Look at that rock just getting ready to roll over. Ugh! Look at that. That rock right there. If it falls right now, I'm dead. There's your cave. There it is. There's the creek over there through those trees. You can see the creek, and this is the path I took to get up here. And that's what I have for you guys. The cave that I would say goes under the Monon High Bridge trails.